Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Things are getting a little real. Things are getting a little real with regards to your boys, Real Madrid and Barcelona. So let's just back the things up. So I think this all began with this Negera case, which is the fact of Barca paid refs, which they didn't. It was on another South one, it was on over tax. So that's how this all started. That's the belief was that they paid the guys, and this was how they were able to now say what's up through the Nigeria case. But now new evidence has now come to light with regards to its worry wasn't about paying refs. It is actually legal what they were able to do, and like they were allowed to do it, i.e., getting the information of referees, which isn't actually illegal. But Bas said, no, 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 no. Forget that we've now been proven innocent. We are now going after the people who now pushed this. And this is where the whole thing about Real Madrid, we're trying to perhaps behind closed curtains push this narrative of Barca being cheats and so forth, and then this way now brings up the whole Franco thing, the whole dictatorship thing, and Real Madrid's history of like how did Real Madrid win all those UCLs and those La Ligas? Because they were with the state and with your boy Franco. Then Real forget not now. Yeah, we're gonna start. This is not Madrid extra. This isn't Los Blancos, merchants, or so forth. This is the official Real Madrid accounts, Real Madrid CF, the official accounts. They released a video. And then I said, Paul, I'm gonna need help. And Paul was like, yo, no problemo, problemo, mi amigo. And then he said, let me just check this out. So, um, 'cause obviously my Spanish is still a bit rusty, so there's actually been an English translation to pretty much paraphrase what was about because again, guys, just let's just say World War Two. Let's just say black and white World War Two tax was up in that piece. So 'cause some song I was reading was wow, this is deep. So it's so deep. I was like, man, thank goodness there isn't another classical to come because if there's another classical to come with the stuff that has already been put out, woo, and that's why I remind you guys. I respect Milan Derby, I respect Liverpool, Man United, I respect Boca Juniors against River Plate. This is the most intense rivalry in football because of how deep this is politically. Guys, when I was working for a news company, a news company, that was when the whole thing about Catalonia trying to break away from Spain began. And I think Pep's sister is actually one of the people in the Catalonian like government board. And I'm covered, and then that's how I was learning how serious and deep this whole Catalonia and Spain thing is. So let's us do some reading, shall we? So this was just what these guys were saying, man. Let me put myself. Actually, no, let me put myself here. So sure, not here. Let me put myself here. So Real Madrid's reply to Laporta's statements, a thread. Barcelona awarded the insignia of gold and brilliance to Franco. Woo! Barcelona made Franco an honorary member in 1965. Barcelona was saved three times from bankruptcy with three reclassifications by Franco. It gets deeper. Um, Barca won eight. Okay, let's just put this on mute, shall we? Thank you. Um, so Barca won eight Barca won eight La Ligas and nine cups during Franco's tenure. Real Madrid went 15 years without La Liga during that time. During the Civil War, Real Madrid players were killed, detained, or exiled. To end it, the Camp Nou was inaugurated by the General Minister of Franco. So, you see, here's my thing here. When you look at stuff like this, you have to corroborate, look at things back and forth. But I just think that, what I think basically the gauntlets that Real Madrid are putting down is let's stop this narrative that Franco awarded us everything and our whole history is tied to Franco. Realizing that you also have some ties to Franco as well. So what I want to see is, and I want to see the response from Barcelona because now these things are getting like super interesting. And I think that is why you see the matches were already amazing because you had the likes of Zidane, Ronaldinho, Xavi, Iniesta, Rivaldo, Raul. Messi, Neymar, Modric, Benzema, Ramos, Puyol, Casillas, freaking um, well, Valdez. So it was already amazing because you had not Tiger, but you had the best players in the world sharing the same pitch. But it is that political underpinning that just gave this just that extra Salini and so forth. So, and these guys will never be friends because, as I told you guys, this stems from Catalonia and Spain. I will be shocked. We all recognize Pep Guardiola as one of the greatest managers of all time, one of the greatest coaches of all time. I will be shocked if Pep manages Spain because people accept that. Oh no, Pep for sure he's going to coach Spain. Blah blah. He played for Spain. He's one of the best managers of all time. He needs to conquer international. Of course, he'll go to Spain. Don't be so sure. Don't be so sure that he is going to take that Spain job because I think Pep has made it very clear that he is Catalonian and he's all about Catalan and he's proud to be a Catalan dude. So this Catalonia and Real Madrid thing, it is very deep, and even for me as well, going online because so I retweeted that and literally since last night and to today, Madrid and Barca guys just going at it. Madrid and Barca guys just say, okay, well, this is just bullshit. Real are trying to change the narrative, or Real are trying to change the narrative, blah, 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 boom. Now, look, as much as I'd love Barca to have been indicted for those things, and as much as I still believe that they're guilty, when we're looking at the evidence and the breakdown, it just seems as if, okay, no. But that's where this whole stemmed from, is why were they going after Barcelona? And why did this story even break? Because when the story broke, especially the Madrid guys like that I follow and so forth, was like, man, look at Barca, these guys are cheats and so forth. And Barca was like, there is literally no veracity to these accusations. But my thing is that why did these accusations even come through if there was no real veracity there? So it's intense. It's super intense. Um and which is why again I just wish there was at the start, I said, okay, I'm glad there's not an El Clasico, but I'm sick like that. I told you guys, I'm a movie merchant. I love that intrigue. I love that really crazy story. Now I actually wish there was actually a story. Sorry. I wish there was actually imagine if, let's say, Barca Madrid were like 2 or 3 points between them, and there was like a Clasico coming up. That would be imagine if there was like a Clasico, like 2 games to go to the end of the season, and there's only 2 points between both of these sides. That would be freaking insane. Because now let's admit it's over. Barca are going to win La Liga. Like unless something shockingly crazy happens and the sun continues to affect Javi, let's just admit it's over. Like it's finito, but guys, I can bet you that I'm going to see more arguments on these comments. So I'm actually intrigued and interested to see what you guys have to say because, guys, basically due to YouTube tags, I can't share some of the images that was aware on that video because I'm like, okay, now this now this is going real, because guys, we're dealing with like fascism. Okay, guys, we're dealing with like Mussolini tax. Like it gets real. Like this is fluent politics. This is fluent politics that we're dealing with here. So it is a very, 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 very dicey, touchy subject here. And my thing here is there's no going back now. From Real Madrid now, first of all, Barca's that statement, no, sorry, the accusation towards Barca's response, and now this Real statement. Remember, this came from the official account. Yeah, guys, you can't we cannot underplay that. We can't underplay that. This was like a 3-4 minutes video that came from the official account. They say no Los Blancos. They say no Madrid Extra from the Real Madrid CF official account. So this is as official as it gets. There's no going back from this. So my thing now is, where do we go from here? Hit that subscribe button over there, guys. Hit that subscribe button and check out that other video tags. Yes. And remember to visit the website, halfoffootballhot.com.